Cash and Creativity Podcast. I'm your host, Bruce Outridge. This is episode number 79, and my friends, we have a awesome episode for you today. We have Mr. Mark Crocker with us today, and his friends Chester and Elmer, and we are going to talk. Mark is a vocal illusionist, and if you don't know what a vocal illusionist is, I suggest you stay tuned because you will certainly learn about what a vocal illusionist is. But just let me tell you a little bit about Mark. Mark has been doing this for 40 years. He specializes, he's what they call a master world-class ventriloquist. He's worked everything from film, theater, cruise ships, auditoriums. I met Mark at a corporate function. I was just attending. I was a guest this was a client of mine, and they had Mark roaming the room, as they call it. And he was just very funny. We got an instant connection, connected on LinkedIn, and now here he is on the podcast. And he is a very, very funny person and a very nice person. And I think you're going to love this podcast. So we're taping this at the same time, so I'm going to urge you to go and check this out on the YouTube channel as well. But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be on the line with Mr. Mark Crocker and his friends, Chester and Elmer. So stay tuned. AKA Mark. Okay. So how are you guys doing? How are we doing? Having a conversation today? Or
It's a great Monday, and it's certainly nice to see the sun out. We're still snow covered, but I think in another couple of weeks, we still got 2 feet of ice on the lake. We still got some ice, so it's not like down south there, but all's good in the world, right?
I almost feel like I should have just sent you questions and just like stayed off the channel. I got a feeling you probably do a better interview between the two of you. So just to bring our listeners in, and I'm going to just let our listeners know that if you are not viewing this, if you're listening to this on the podcast, urge you to go to the video channel, our YouTube channel, or Mark's YouTube channel, and check this out because it's certainly a very unique interview to have you two on. So, Mark, you and I met at a recent event for a company called Transcore that we both work with, and was very impressed with you and what you're doing, and so I thought we'd have this chat. So tell us, how you got started in this, I guess is the best way. How you become an illusionist?
We say, you say. I say vocal illusionist because they make much more money than a ventriloquist. Because people always sort of went, ooh, ventriloquist, and they're thinking, hi there, boys and girls, how are you today? And we didn't want that because we go after corporate work. We don't do the kids shows. And so we started saying vocal illusionist, and buyers going, ooh, vocal illusionist. Yeah, that's worth much more money. But I got involved in ventriloquism when I was about 16 years old for the main reason that girls would not talk to him. Girls would talk to me. And if they said, Crocker, talk to the hand.
Because the face don't want to hear it. Sorry, my daughter used to say that to me. That's why I know how that ends.
But this was just started off as a bit of a something to do. I wanted a skateboard because nobody else in 1975 had skateboards. I am not a skateboard, no, but I couldn't find one between Hamilton and Florida. And then I was able to inherit a couple of puppets from an uncle. And just sitting on the front porch, talking to kids coming home from school, doing the local Cub Pack, the local church. Da-da-dum, da-da-ding, 40 years later, look at us.
Now, where are you located? I'm in Burlington, Ontario, down south, as you may call it. I believe you're up north by Parry Sound or somewhere?
Just north of Parry Sound, just outside of Kilbear Provincial Park.
Okay. And you were saying you go into the corporate market. So when you do a show for the corporate market, do you have a message behind your show, or are you just talking to anybody that'll talk back to you? How does that work?
Well, the message, we try to work with whatever theme that the group is working with. They have a theme, a message, and if we can reinforce that, a little bit of honey that makes the medicine go down, anything like that. We try to personalize it, and do a little bit of homework beforehand, getting some information and talking with the planner. Then a lot of it, quite frankly, comes. I have dinner with the group, and you learn a lot during dinner. So
It's kind of like drinks at the bar, right? You learn a lot. You learn a lot just talking to somebody when they're not in a work environment.